Hello guys, this is a warning. This is a normal fanfic, but I'm going to be reviewing it as I go along. And I'm going to be reading it seriously. We'll try not to screw up or anything. And I'm going to be taking this fanfic really serious, especially when I'm reviewing it as I go along. So, tell me what you think, creator of this fanfic. Am I doing it right or am I just screwing up? Hello guys, Exile here. About to read a fanfic called The Exile of Equestria. I'm going to be reviewing it as I go along, I guess. So here we go. Chapter 1. Fear. A simple word with a complicated effect. It brings hate, sadness, solitude, despair, misery, exile. Exile. Yet another word, easy to recall, but dreaded to utilize. It sets one aside from everyone else as a walking shadow. Ignored, despised, loathed, even demonized. No one wants to feel any of these negative emotions. No one. But I had no choice. It was forced on me, and I was powerless to stop it. It poured into my soul and made it drown in sorrow and dark despair, and I became exiled. Exiled! The very word pierced my heart like a serrated blade, and it wouldn't stop torturing and teasing my very existence. It began with fear, a weapon I thought I had mastered, a double-edged sword which I thought I had control of. I was wrong, and I was cut down by my own weapon, for it had fallen into the possession of all who hated me. To me, that seemed like all of Equestria itself. My name is Darkbright. Darkbright Occult. A devious name, yes. And my appearance complemented it. I'm an average-sized unicorn pony with long, blood-red mane which covered one of my eyes, as if I was an emo pony, as if I cared how I look. My tail is of a same ghastly color, and it bore a average style of three non-separate clusters of mane, pointed at the end, facing downwards to any other pony. It was merely an often sight to me. It seemed as if I was granted the devil's pitchfork, turned into what every pony sees as a tail. My eyes never went into a full round shape. They were only half the normal eyeball, as if I had a consistent bored look. If any pony looked me in the eye, I could swear I was seeing them shiver afterwards. They're not to be blamed. My eyes bore a black color. Combined this with a serious expression it seemed to have plastered on my face, and I think any pony wouldn't want to stay in check. My cloak was dark, was black, pitch black, and it's not something I'm proud of. It comes of the others as a warning that I'm some kind of dark, mysterious creature that escaped the depths of the ever-free forest, or ghastly gore. My horn didn't come off as friendly either. it was pointed and sharp, like a tip of a spear, where staring at it head on might give an illusion that it jabbed a unfortunate foe in the eye. My cutie mark. Oh, the cutie mark. A symbol of a pony's talent. A symbol of a pony's talents. What others sees in them. And one thing that they can do better than any pony else. See, that's part I kind of like, yeah. For me, it was a symbol of fear. That was his amazing talent, his perfect talent. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah. It stared directly back at its beholder with demonic, pupilless eyes. It gave a sick, wicked smile that showed the bottomless pit of the mouth with sharp teeth as the gate. It was a symbol of fear, for it was a symbol of my talent. Simply put, my talent is magic based, however, not in a way one would expect from another pony. My talent was fear-mongering. See, that's his talent. His talent is fear-mongering. The creator told me something about this. Now, I kind of like question this because it's his freaking talent. It's his cutie mark, which means when I said, okay, he's a fearmonger, which means he's supposed to be a full master, right? The creator said wrong. If that's true, then that would not be his talent now, would it? Because his cutie mark's talent is fear, which means that's what he's fully good at. Which means if he's not a full fearmonger, he's not good with fear, then why is his cutie mark based on fear? That's kind of breaks his talent, right? I mean, if that's not his talent, then what the hell is he doing for talent of fear if he's not a full-fledged master of fear? It's kind of weird. That's probably his talent. So if his talent is fear, then he is fear itself. Creator who made this fanfic, you see what I'm trying to get at when I say that's if that's his talent, that's his cutie mark, then he has to be a full fearmonger. I mean, that's his talent. Like, Twilight is good with magic. Even Celestia said since she got the talent of magic, she's gonna master magic. She's perfect at it. And Celestia even said, "You're stronger than me." Fluttershy's good with animals. That's her talent, and you see, it really shows. She can control every animal. She never learned how to control animals, but that was her talent. As long as that's their talent, they can do it. And one show actually showed that when I think, what was her name? Apple Bloom had that little thing called cutie pox. You saw that even though Apple Bloom never learn how to use those talents, she was able to do it perfectly because that was her cutie mark. As long as that's their cutie mark, they can do whatever they want. So basically, you can kind of say their cutie mark is very powerful in a way. I guess the cutie mark is not just there for show. It actually shows that wherever your cutie mark is, that's what you are a master of. So a person got a cutie mark of a blacksmith, that means that's what they're good at. They're a full-fledged blacksmith. No one can beat them at being a blacksmith, cause that's their cutie mark. That's their talent. I'm sorry that I had to talk about that for such a long time. I just wanted to get that out there, that part really kind of contradicts everything about the main character's talent and his abilities. It makes it sound like he's really nothing at all. He's nothing. He doesn't really, like, why does he have the things that he have if he's not even, I mean, what's the point of having a talent that's practically useless? He got a talent that's nothing, because that's what you basically is calling it, because he's not a full fearmonger. That means his talent isn't his real talent then. So if that's not it, then what's his talent truly mean? I mean, he said a symbol of fear. But sorry for rambling on like that. I'm sorry for rambling on. Let me continue this. I'm trying to be serious while reading this. It's probably my first serious reading. So yeah, if I'm being too serious, I'm sorry. Just tell me if I'm being too serious. But don't get me wrong, this is a good story. I did read the whole story. I got a chapter 2. I haven't read all the chapters yet, but still, this chapter alone made me question the whole story of the main character. Even though the main character is very interesting, it makes me question him quite a bit and wondering what the hell is he, if his talent is pretty broken. It makes no sense. But anyways, let's continue. My talent was fear-mongering, an ability to cast an illusion that rendered the unfortunate one scared to the point soul-crushing. A dark and despised ability, so much so that even I hated. I was seen as a fearmonger, horror bringer, a terror master, a dreaded harvester, a scared tactician, a demon. I didn't blame them. Wherever my spell was cast, my dark horn would glow a cold, transparent black. My pupils would dilate to the point where it seemed like I was wearing black contacts. Whoever was unlucky enough to make contact with my physical form or gave me a direct look, like in the dark mirrors of my eyes, they would see a horrific image that would drive them to their knees. I was unaware of what horrors I created, whether it was a generic image for the sole purpose of frightening, or whether it utilized a deep, dark fear within its prey is beyond my knowledge. Even with my less than socializing appearance and my dark gift, it was marvelously not enough to shun me out of every place in Equestria, which I kind of find a little odd. That is, it wasn't until that dread day came around where I committed a unforgivable sin. I'll stop right there and see how I did. The creator of this fanfic, do you like me reviewing while I'm talking and stuff like that, or you just want me just to stop questioning everything and just read it? Anyway, that's I'm gonna continue reading later. See you, dudes.